Hey everyone, Jackie Gay here, and welcome for another edition of Pokémon XG, Next Gen. Funny that, another Pokemon's ready to be fully purified, because I kinda got a feeling that this is gonna be the filler episode? That's a little harsh, but we're gonna take a break from story plot to check out a bunch of miscellaneous other things. One of the things I'd like to do is actually get the mirrored radar working. We'll take care of the busy work of trying to figure out what the heck is going on with this desert that's being rumored around in Fanic while we're taking care of everything else. So, 2 birds with 1 stone. Just take care of all the plot relevant stuff while we can. Speaking of which, as I was messing around and trying to put more Pokemon in the purification chamber, I wanted to go take another look at Mirrorlight, because that item, that kind of caught me for surprise. And wow, I had Lightning Rod this whole time. Imagine. Okay, so Shadow Club. We never even saw Shadow burn in the process. Interesting. And with Ninetales, we got Shadow Chill and Shadow Freeze. Maybe I'll leave Ninetales in the Purification Chamber for now, because as much as I want to use the low-end forms, I feel kind of bad that we didn't get a chance to Earthquake combo things. That may leave a status. That's a little weird wording, but I think they're trying to imply of how it can freeze, as well as it could either freeze or it could flinch. I don't think it's like a completely random status. It's just a character limit thing, I suppose. That does remind me, since oh baby! I was just about to say, let's stall for some more time, but just checking out our move progress, because we have so many Shadow Pokemon about to be purified, we might as well see what moves they have, but this takes priority. Let's see where Mirror B is. I mean, that's the whole point of this episode. Anything else I do is kind of just padding to get to this point, so we might as well see what Mirror B is up to right away. I keep going to the P, start the A. They really should have... I can't believe that the vanilla game didn't just put the Mirror Radar into the P, start the A like they did the Poke Radar. It's fine though. He's at Pyrite Town. So, since this just seems like the episode of getting 2 birds, 1 stone, that actually works out perfectly, because I did 1 round of Pyrite Coliseum off screen, and I kind of wish I would have commentated it. At least commentated it live. So, now we can do that, and show up what's going on with Mirror B. Am I spoiling too much by saying he's in the Coliseum? It probably seemed obvious to most of ya. Maybe just hanging around town, but if you played XD before, at least you already know. And besides that little slip up, I've been doing a decent job in treating this like a playthrough for people who are already familiar with XD, and for anyone just coming new. Slightly boost the power of Shadow Pokemon moves. Interesting. Kind of neat, and it's kind of funny, because this is probably the one... This is a case of an item that will eventually become obsolete. If we snag every Shadow Pokemon in the game, and then purify them, this item becomes completely worthless. Granted, I doubt we're not even halfway through Pokemon XG. At least if it's anything like in the vanilla game, so I think we'll get at least a little bit of use out of this throughout the adventure, regardless of that. God, I don't even know if my team is ready for a battle. Since we probably won't have a chance to check out moves to purify Pokemon right away, let me just quickly browse through the moves we unlocked and see if there's anything reaction worthy. That's nice. It makes me more excited for what he's gonna get when he is purified, though. Oh, I forgot just how many of these Pokemon just have 3 Shadow moves. You know what, maybe I'll just wait until they're purified. But then again, there's only one left. Got Shadow Edge, Faint, Bug Bite, and Bulk Up. Wow, nice combination of moves on this Pinsir here. Kinda wish I had a chance to use that Shadow Pokemon. God, like, it's a shame that there's only so much time in the world and there's too many video games to play already. Because this mod definitely justifies itself as something that could be replayed. Because there's no way you can play with all these Pokemon in one run. Let's stick to Ninetales in the Purification Chamber for now. If I really want to use it later, I can just get it out and have a few battles with it without purifying it. But I think Hale would just get in the way anyways. Anyways, Mirror Beam, Mirror Beam, Mirror Beam. Let's address Mirror Beam before he goes away again. I wouldn't be surprised if I spent so much time fiddling around with Purification Chamber and stuff like that that it just completely missed out on it. We can figure out what's going on with the desert later. It's already on our map. So I think anything else is optional, but it's all stuff I could do off screen if there's like something in the writing that's really great, I can just record it when I'm not commentating and like plug it into a... I gotta find a better name for them besides filler videos. Like the Shenanigan episode. I'm gonna go with that because like filler makes it sound worse than it is. It's just more just like there's so much to do in the game that I just don't know what to call the segments where we're not progressing the plot or really getting into battles. Oh boss, please let someone let him win this challenge. Rather than roughing it outside yet again, I really love to sleep in a bed for a change. Our boss Mirror B is over at Coliseum. He's just gonna gut it all out until he wins the challenge. I don't know though, I feel like he'll give up and come out soon. God, Mirror B really has fallen. Like, y'all remember how strong and powerful he was in Coliseum and just he was able to get to the finals in the frickin' deep Coliseum? Meanwhile here he's just struggling just to get by in Pyrite. Where did all his power go? The reality is, it's a video game. That's the real answer, but there's no harm in speculating. Alright. Well, I was ready to go in as any. Sure. What was I gonna say? Like, I kinda got the feeling that I'm gonna have to... I feel like my non-shadow Pokemon are starting to fall behind on levels again, so maybe I'm gonna do another floor of Mount Battle after all, in between this and the next progression of plot. For now, a different type of... Shoot, I forgot they throw Mirror B in the first round. I thought they at least put Mirror B in the finals. I mean, it's convenient for what I'm going in here for. So yeah, Mirror B is back, and he may have some familiar faces. Like, of course, Lilycole is always a familiar face, but that's not the point I'm getting at. Yeah, if you miss out on snagging any Shadow Pokemon throughout your adventures, and they're not tied to an NPC that you refight later on in the game, they run away. You may have noticed that in dialogue text and all that. But where do they run away to? Apparently they run right into Mirror B's arms. How does that work? Who knows? But we roll with it. I personally think he just lures them to his aurora. Lures them to his presence with his smooth dance steps. Who knows how that actually works though. Oh, Taylor Swift, I'm so sorry. I underestimated just how weak these... I overestimated them, or underestimated them because they're level 30. You know, for something that is only 60% accurate, Shadow Freeze is a really reliable move. Maybe it's the fact that even though it misses, freezing is such a devastating side effect that it's worth going for a try or two, even though it doesn't hit. Also, I just realized I never got a chance to Earthquake things. Lasai. It's kind of a shame that they have the fire effect in the profile picture, but not for the actual Pokemon. I get it. It's just a retexture. They did what they could. It's kind of neat that they were able to get it in the flame in the picture, though. So what am I go for? This just burns. This will do damage, but not... but lower defense. Oh yeah, it's a shadow move, so it'll probably resist this. And actually, it probably works that way... I can't believe I'm only just realizing these sorts of things. This is a shadow move. I resist it. I'm a fire type, but it doesn't matter because it's not Earthquake. It's Shadow Shake. I can't believe it took me this long to realize it. We could have been playing around with this so much sooner. Here I was a fool and got so caught up in type advantages that I messed up type advantages. I know that's nonsensical, but just take my word on it. I think you all know what I'm trying to say at the very least. Oh. Pushing a little bit, I forgot how that works in Gen 4 double battle mechanics, but it's fine. It's about where we wanted to be anyways, so might as well just keep going for it. I don't know if I really got anything more to say. It's Mirror B. We get to listen to the awesome music and just enjoy everything for what it is. The really cool thing about... I think you guys are really gonna... The really cool thing that's new in XG with it... Oh, there's a devil! Oh! I forgot that... I forgot that I targeted twice, and there's good news. It's not gonna run away again. We just have to get Mirror B to pop up on the radar again. And at least I showed off what it's like once. So anything that I do off the commentary mic, I can just add back in post. It's fine. Well, I was gonna say before I got so distracted that I really screw things over. This weird screen. Interface could be better, but what it does, you can arrange your Pokemon in between battles in the Coliseum. I almost think it's a little too broken, but I won't complain. Like, if you want to help grind Pokemon, or if you were like me the first time going in here, went with really underleveled Pokemon because you're thinking that it'd be a good excuse to level things up, and then realize after the fact that no, they are way higher level than you think. Then you can swap them around before that. But I think more importantly, as a way that you can one of the biggest downsides in Vanilla Coliseum is just that you go into each battle with the same setup every single time. But with this, like even without access to the PC, I can just throw different Pokemon in the front and continue onwards. And I can do this in between every battle, so it helps make it an easy way to level Pokemon up. Like, once the Pokemon in the front get the experience you want, just swap them in the back and have someone else take their place. Anyways, the problem is, what do we talk about for the rest of this? And I've been going for an hour and a half already, and I kind of realized that we still got a whole Coliseum left to go through. Wait. We're doing one-on-one battles now? Oh, wait. Hold on. Now I remember... This is the problem. It was so long between recording sessions, I don't even remember how the last Coliseum battles went. Like, I could have sworn they were double battles, but now we're in a single battle. So maybe they were single battles just for the Coliseum the whole time. Just so you got to do them somewhere. And they only did the double battles with Mirror B because they couldn't maybe there's some sort of complication with having Mirror B be a single battle with the whole Shadow Pokemon in the mix. I don't know. I just know that I was not expecting to be going in a 1v1 battle with this Ampharos that I'm only really using for purifying sake anyways. Oh well, at least it'll make the Coliseum battle go by faster. I think it's probably for the best that we're doing this off screen. Alright. Single battle or double battle? Okay, we're doing 1v1s. I can't believe I'm struggling in this so much the first time I did it. I am a lot stronger now than I was back then. Oh. Talon Swift, I'm sorry, I tried to give you perfect opportunities. Wait, is Air Slash is not a move that hits directly? It's not gonna tell me here. Doesn't even tell me if they're physical or specials. But apparently, I thought I was gonna add insult on the injury, and my friend, we can do this all day. You keep spiking shield. I reconsider more and more of if I should be post-commentating this stuff. And like, I could even go, probably got stories to tell and stuff like that, but we got so high off, we're still riding the whole intensity of the last boss fight to the point of I can't get myself in the mindset of anything besides battle. And it's kind of the explanation mode, and I'm kind of like I'll admit I'm kind of struggling a little bit to turn the brain around to do the more casual commentary and all. Well, there's the Rock Tomb that I honestly just saw coming quite a bit sooner. It's fine though. I think at this rate, Talon Swift is going to sweep everything regardless. It's not like we have a high... It's not like literally all of our moves, -1, are a priority anyways. Okay, maybe having Talon Swift take care of this one is a little too much to ask for though. You did good though. It'll get time. It's a good opportunity for our other non-Shadow Pokemon that's a little under level to get a little experience in the process. You thought you were gonna hit super effective, but it was me, Funlin. I forget if I mentioned already, but shoutouts to the fact that shoutouts to them cutting out the Sandform animation, because especially in a double battle, watching that hit every single Pokemon individually is kind of tedious. It's kind of amazing because it's not even Pokemon Company does that or whatever. And with that, we reach level 30. So yeah, probably do more Coliseums. Now that Mirror B is the thing, I'll probably be doing them off screen anyways. But this just solidifies that I don't have to... that I can record them, but I don't have to commentate them until we get to post. Anyways, what do you got? Talon Swift says thank you. Talon Swift has been looking for an easy time in the Coliseum battles all week. For months even. So Talon Swift really appreciates you finally giving him a break. My bird needs all the love. And by love, I mean catch up to the level of my other party members. That's not love. You know what? Screw it. I'm like 3 levels higher. I could just... I have the possibility of flinching. I'm going for it anyways. Maybe I'm pushing my luck We actually going for this, huh? I mean, I'm doing a quarter damage every time. Why waste the time switching? Maybe it would be slightly faster to switch into, like, literally anything that does super effective damage, and then, I don't know, do that damage, but this way gives more love to Talon Swift, and I think that's all we could ask for. Not gonna lie, pushing my luck a little bit. If we're gonna find out if there's a possibility of missing an air slash when you're equipping a Wise Lens, I was gonna say this would be the opportunity to find out via a miss. But no, I think I'm kind of safe to use air slash whatever I want now. Only downside is I wasted so much time with that I'd definitely be pushing my luck trying to get Talon Swift to actually go for the whole rigmarole. I totally didn't just blink out on my words as I was saying the words. It's fine. See, I wasn't gonna outspeed anyways, because that fake out was gonna happen, and Talon Swift would have fainted, and everyone would have been sad because I made Talon look bad. Oh, that's right, you're non-Shadow Pokemon. It's just been so long. I forgot that normal, everyday people don't have Shadow Pokemon. Took a little minute to remember that. Well, that's on you, friend. I spent like 5 extra turns more than I needed to air slashing a steel type. You had plenty of time to get the data you needed. But anyways, Coliseum Challenge. Oh, it's definitely been so long since I last done a Coliseum Challenge, because I don't remember that being a thing. I mean, I remember ability caps being a thing, of course. Oh, the fact that we can actually being able to have Swimmer Speed be Swimmer Speed is amazing. I guess while they're handing them out like candy. What ability do you have, Funland? It feels like I never used it. Poison Heal. Not impossible for me to use, especially now that we have Toxic on our side. I just haven't... kind of remember... all I can remember is that Berlin's abilities are Poison Heal and maybe Technician. Don't remember if there's anything else in between. Also, I think this is why I picked up on the Incest, just so I could get rid of the Hyper State outside of battle. Where are they in this? Oh, it's under key items, right. Ideally, it's more practical when I'm like going through a dungeon or something where I can't backtrack to heal or whatever. But this works too. So now I don't have to worry about the rage mode in between battles. Anyway, I guess that's it. Like, it's a little short of an episode, so let's go purify some Pokemon. And if I can find a way to trigger the Mirror Radar again, I'll throw that into the end of the video, because it would be nice to at least snag one of Mirror B's Pokemon back. In the meantime though, I don't see any reason not to go for any purifications, so let's just knock that out. And then I will be free to play this game however I want, as off screen, or at least off the recording mic, as long as I don't progress the plot. Man, they grow up so fast. And it feels like a couple of them that we just stuck into the box earlier are getting way too close to being purified already. Let's see what we got, though. Faint Attack. Leech Seed. Oh! I was just about to say, maybe I can actually, to save time in editing, just cut this out completely and show the moves afterwards, saving the cinematic, but first impression certainly left a first impression. I've heard the move. I don't think I've ever actually used it in a Pokemon game though, so I'll definitely have to look into what that's about later. Nice. There's just gosh darn not enough time to use all the cool stuff that's in this game. Speaking of which, I wonder what cool stuff we'll get from Purifying Houndoom. Ooh, Lava Bloom. Oh! I don't know what's with this game handing Super Fang to so many things that normally wouldn't get it, but I am not gonna complain. It's just a shame that that I love my party so much as is. Like, I already have a 7th Pokemon that's not even a Shadow Pokemon that I want to squeeze into the party somehow, but I don't know how. It's just because I love to actually have Super Fang on one of my party members. It would make snagging Shadow Pokemon so much easier. It would just add a layer to snagging Shadow Pokemon that I don't normally get. Not a fan about the fact that it's 90% accuracy now. I'll have to double check the main series games, but I'm pretty sure it's not normally 90%. But still. Actually, maybe it is. I recall I have a... Shoot, I'm blinking out the name of the new Pokemon. The newest generation one. The adorable mouse that everyone loves that has also got a little bit of a reputation for how broken its signature move is. Muscapo, I think it is. It doesn't help saying everything out loud, but the mouse couple. I have one that's kind of like on the team, sort of not. That has Super Fang, and that in combination with Thunder Wave's kind of been fun to use for catching Pokemon. Anyway, you don't need to hear me rambling, or at the very least, I could at least be doing something while I ramble. Give me a second to organize everything. Man, I don't know what is it with literally everything having Lightning Rod, but I won't complain. I kind of get the feeling we had a little fun with Shadow Aurora. It'd be fun to play around with it more, but I'm sure we'll get another Shadow Pokemon with the move eventually. Let's stick to Ampharos in the Purification Chamber. Especially because we're like in between story beats, I need to spend more time making sure the purified Pokemon that are part of the main team don't get too under level, because I'm spending all my time messing around with Shadow Pokemon. Alright, because especially after cutting out all of the padding... Oh, could it be that they're building a new base in the Northern Desert? I was gonna say we could talk around all the NPCs like I said I was gonna do at the end of it, but I think we got the biggest piece of gossip right at the beginning. And it's rumored that a Shadow Pokemon being moved around. Very engaging. Oh, I guess because it's underground, if you're in there for an extended period of time, it kind of sucks. Kind of made myself look a little bit of a jerk when I was just trying to defend the base. Defend the trainers that actually train down there. Kind of just made myself look kind of silly in the process. I think Phoenix City is actually closed for good, though. Oh, this is kind of great. It's like, my wife finally came back, the poor thing. She must have been held against her will with everyone in town, and... Oh, phew, home, it's the best place to be. Huh? Trap underground? What are you saying? I just got back from a stay at Mount Battle. I haven't the faintest idea what you're saying. Just a cute subversion of expectations and all that. Oh man, the Harmiana's ready to purify too. We only had like one battle of it, and it was such a great battle. I'd love to play around with it more, but now that it's ready to be purified, the temptation to just purify it right away is all going to be there. There's just, again, so many choices to mess around with in this game. Oh. Right, I forgot that Did I really forget to fight all the Justies? Guess so. And I guess this is where the battle CDs end up if you don't fight them all. This is a mere token of appreciation, please accept it. Oh, I completely forgot that you had a reward for us. It's a good thing I came back here. And thank goodness, like, I think I was just talking about how I feel like the purified Pokemon are starting to fall behind in levels compared to everyone else. Now we can have our non-shadow Pokemon level up as much as we want. But still use whoever we please. I don't know why I'm going up here. I don't think there's anything new or eventful. Random trivia. I'm finally realizing that this is a robe. For some reason growing up, I saw this laying on the bed. I don't even think my brain registered that this was a bed, but it looked like a motorcycle engine from this angle. And now I can't figure out how I ever saw it that way, but I swear that looked like a motorcycle engine. Figured that if we were gonna just spend all this time wandering around doing nothing, I at least throw some sort of personal random trivia in the mix. Hello, youngsters. The stadium overhead is no longer in use. Ever since Welcome Tower holding battles again. All the bells have been held over there. What? My monster said the same thing? Imagine the nerve of it. How dare you impersonate me that much? So... it's just closed? We don't even... just something bittersweet about that. It kind of just fuels my belief that there's a lot behind the engine that's literally just copy-paste from Coliseum. Like, they wanted to make Relgum a new regular Coliseum, but instead of actually programming in a new Coliseum, they just took away Panic and maybe paste that data over to regular Coliseum. I'm verging into programmer talk that no one's really gonna get unless I actually that's gonna take a lot of work to actually say it in a way that makes sense. Anyways, I'm just gonna... Actually, there is one other thing we can do while we're waiting for the mirror radar to pop back up. Because I'll probably be doing some of this off-screen in the next recording session, or before the next recording session anyways. Let's throw around some Poke Snacks. So, off-screen, or let's just say, so I can work on the next Poke Spot grinding episode. Because I'm not convinced I've seen everything that these spots have to offer. And I guess while I'm buying for time for something to pull up on our notifications, let's stop by Dr. Kamiko's lab again. It's been a little bit since we've last seen him. I did it off-screen once already, and there's a few new things to do. This place just seems to change way more than you would expect, so I don't see the harm of coming back here just to see. Case in point! When it's sunny, solar beam. When it's raining... I'm not even gonna try to sing it, so off key. Maybe I can at least go... Pokemon are so cute. Case of paralysis. Man, I'm getting deja vu so hard right now. Pokemon bring so much joy. Chopin's impressed. It would take a genius of Dr. Kamiko's caliber to invent a singing robot. Oh, look here, it's Dr. new invention, the singing robot. Huh? The real thing? That can't be real. You got me questioning everything in life so far. I'm pretty sure that's just an ordinary girl that's on the news. Chopin feels proud for seeing such an unexpected facet of the Doctor's character. That is certainly a way to put it, my friend. I guess while I'm here, we can see if there's anything new down here. So, secret vector domes under development. Keep out. Well, that's a shame. I remember there being more in there, but I think it's just like they slowly add more battle CDs as you progress throughout the game. And it's been a bit since we last had a show bit in intermission. I feel like I must have missed a couple already. But dang it, where's Mirror B? And how can I make his radar go off sooner? Because I really don't want to end the episode off until that radar goes off. Even if we end up pretty much fully purifying all of our shadow Pokemon in the process. We heard about your courageous exploits in the Fanatic from the daycare lady. Didn't expect anything less. Oh, that's right! The daycare lady is back. I suppose while I'm stalling for time and wasting space on my computer anyways, we might as well check that out. Oh, you're the boy. I sincerely thank you for everything you did in Fanatic. I took over the daycare business from my grandma. I still have a lot to learn, but I'm trying. Hope you trust me with your Pokemon. Speaking of things that just seem copy and paste from other parts of the code, fun trivia, yeah, in Coliseum you used to be able to raise shadow Pokemon, and now you can't. Just to rub in the point. And you want, it's kind of a weird exclusion. And at least makes sense from a lore standpoint because this is a new girl running the daycare. It's a loose... It barely makes sense, but at least they tried. Well, I have a theory. I don't have anything to back it up. But I think what they did was, as I was saying before, I've just felt like certain elements of certain elements were copy-paste from Coliseum. They just moved them to different places. I think the purification chamber that we're using right now is that same quote-unquote code from the daycare. So like the natures that would work well in being purified faster in the daycare, those are the same natures that would purify quicker in the purification chamber here. Just fun random trivia. And you know what, I was a little hesitant to leave someone in the daycare because money, but especially with that, I feel like this is Torkoal's last chance to actually get a chance to shine on the team because that Marowak looks ever more promising. It's a shame because I never used a Torkoal before and I love this to be one of those times. So I'm just gonna stick him in the daycare and see with all my running around shenanigans if he just gets up to the same level as the rest of the party without me even trying. You know what? I'm gonna just call it here. I was really hoping to get one more chance in Mirror B before ending off the episode, but this is kind of getting long. So I think what I'm gonna do next episode will be a post-commentated one. Well, I think it's about time for some intermission videos. Things like checking out more Pokespot Pokemon, actually snag some Shadow Pokemon from Mirror B, and depending on how I feel, maybe not, we'll do another area in Mountain Battle. Again, we'll see how I feel. Until then though, see y'all later. Take care.